The history of Carolyn's hair. As a toddler, my mother always said I was a towhead. Evidently, I had blonde hair that was so light it was almost white. By the time I was 4, my hair had changed to a nothing special, straight, regular brown color. Mother French braided my hair each morning to keep it out of my way. You see, I was a tomboy, and the braids stayed in fairly well. I can remember my 2nd grade teacher, my Aunt Pauline Mink, giving the braids a tightening up at school once in a while, probably even in the years that I wasn't in her class. On Saturday night, we had our bath and washed our hair. A good wash and then a rinse with rainwater and vinegar. If I had had blonde hair, I would have had a lemon rinse, but I got vinegar. Then Mother put my hair up in rags. Sunday mornings, a little girl emerged from the weekday tomboy. Sausage curls and my Sunday best clothes for church. I liked both Carolyns. When I wasn't in school or church, I wore my hair straight, pulled back by barrettes, the easiest way for a tomboy to have adventures. As a teenager, I began to experiment with my hair. I washed my hair more often at the deep kitchen sink, set it on brush rollers, put on a dryer hood attached to our vacuum cleaner, and sat drying for about 45 minutes. But you had to remember to set the vacuum cleaner to blow instead of suction, or you might have a problem on your hands. We later bought a hood dryer that I just sat under. Each night, I put my hair up on the brush rollers and slept on them. Oh, the price of beauty. Sometimes I just pulled my hair back into a very popular ponytail. Then a new hairstyle came into vogue in my sophomore year in high school. The pixie cut. It was very short in back with spit curls. I wanted so much to wear this new style, but Dad forbade it. Against his wishes, I went to the beauty salon and had the cut anyway. The first time that I had openly disobeyed my father. As I remember, he wasn't too upset. It was a cute cut. In college, I had the bubble cut with a perm and did the brush roller routine again. Marriage, a move to Indianapolis, a new teaching job, and with a new color rinse, red, a new hairstyle, the beehive. I would spend each Saturday morning along with friends Cindy Paul and Barbara Mueller at the beauty parlor, having my hair first combed out, then washed, set, dried, and ratted into the updo of the beehive. All week, I didn't put a comb to my head except for the pointy end to scratch my scalp. Sleeping was interesting to say the least, but I sure did look good and was very much in style. A move to Chicago and another new hairstyle, long hair with a flip. Then I tried blonde hair, frosted blonde to be precise, and a shorter haircut. Then I went back to my old standard, the bubble. But this time it was frosted. When I grew my hair out a little, I had fun with clip-on curly extensions and a half updo. I also had a full updo for a while. Did I mention that I had a short platinum wig that I wore often? Oh dear, why, when I had a good, thick head of hair, did I wear wigs and hairpieces? Did I always have to follow the current trends? During this time, if I wanted my hair longer, or if it was a special occasion, I wore a fall, a hairpiece that attached to a section of my back-combed hair on the top of my head. It made me feel quite glamorous, although the evening always ended with a headache. Then I tried a slightly shorter version of the Dorothy Hamill haircut, only bleach blonde. Eventually, I grew my hair out a bit and went back to a brunette and tried a curly wash and wear perm. It was probably the best hairstyle. Just wash, fluff with a pick, and go. Did I stay with an easy style? No. I had to experiment with color, from red highlights to frosted, then streaked, and probably the pinnacle for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary celebration, totally platinum blonde once again. But actually, this time it was a frosting gone bad. I finally settled on a color as close to natural as I could remember. I had that color through all of my daughter's weddings. In October 2004, just after my youngest and last daughter's wedding, I finally began my journey to au naturel. No more coloring. What I found at that journey's end was a head of salt and pepper hair that turned to white. I don't have to take the time and money every 4 weeks at the salon now. I am hair-free, carefree. My grandson Zachariah, when he first noticed the white showing in my growing out hair, said, "You look like Grandma the Great." He was talking about my mom, and so the cycle goes for me, from towhead to towhead.